Turn it on.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good morning. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You are all here this morning for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime for which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a new charge or a warrant. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of pretrial release which will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have an attorney represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you today. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm this testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, go ahead and put your hands down. As I call your name, come forward to the podium. Wendy Potter. Can I have your date of birth?
2/29/84.
All right. You're here today for a failure to appear. It looks like you failed to appear in front of Judge Hitzman in April of 2016 on a charge of expired DL over 6 months. And you also have a failure to appear in front of Judge Merritt in July of 2016 for 2 counts of obtaining property with a worthless check. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you on these?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Judge, I would note she has some significant time in Pasco.
I
She
understand.
only has 2 here. She has a total of 79 days on that expired DL.
Okay. Ma'am, if you want to take care of the expired DL case today, we can do that, but I can't take care of the other cases, the obtaining property with a worthless check. We'll have to reset your court date on another day for that. But if you want to take care of the expired DL, we can go ahead and take care of that today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case, you're giving up rights to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving up rights to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to the expired driver's license in 2015, CT3213, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. I'll adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 10 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 10 days that you have in. You'll have $438 in fines and court costs assessed against you, as well as cost incarceration for those 10 days, okay?
Judge,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
was 2 days here,
Oh, okay.
2 days here, and
Yeah.
Okay, so the cost of incarceration for the 2 days that you have in. With regard to the failure to appear in front of Judge Merritt, I did find probable cause for your arrest. I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. I will go ahead and give you he has you down as no bond. It's not a violation of probation. It's an FTA, so it's going to be $2,000 on each case for bond. We'll see you back October 16th at 9 a.m. on that case, okay?
Thank you.
October 16th. Tristan Cook.
Judge 16.
Can I have your date of birth?
08/29/2000.
Okay. You're here today for a domestic battery. I understand that you just turned 18 years old, but you were arrested for getting into a fight with, is it your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. And I see here that your mom did file a statement against you as well. Does Tristan have a prior record?
Yes, on a battery, 2018.
Okay. What's the status of that? Do we know?
It just says adjudicated. It's closed. Well, I don't know if she's on probation.
Okay. What's up with the battery case that you have, or that you had this year? What's going on with that?
It's done.
You're done with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your brother lives with you on Mar Vista Court in Wikiwachi?
Yeah.
Do you have someplace, another relative you can stay with?
I have my own place.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, where's that?
It's like the shed outside of the house, so I don't have any contact with him.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $10. I'm going to order that you have no contact with your brother, Vino. Don't have any
Yeah.
contact with him whatsoever, okay? Whatever you need to do not to have contact with him, that's what I'm ordering. If you do have contact with Vino while this case is pending, you can be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that, Tristan?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to see you back to court on October 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to appoint you to the public defender's office. If you're unable to bond out for that $10, someone from the public defender's office will be out to see you, okay? But if you are able to bond out, you need to get in touch with them right away.
Okay.
All right. Megan LaLiberty? What's your date of birth?
12/8/83.
You are here today for a trespass. I did find probable cause for your arrest. I also see that you just put out to probation in front of Judge Hickman a couple weeks ago on September 4th for DUI.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a violation of probation coming down the pike in the next couple days, okay?
Okay.
So although you're entitled to a bond on this case, it's completely up to you if you want to bond out for that amount, but you could be wasting your financial resources because in a couple days you'll be arrested for the violation of probation, and typically that's a no bond warrant. So you'll be sitting in jail until you get in front of Judge Hickman again. State other than that, any prior records?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want me to appoint you to the public defender's office, Megan?
No.
Do you have a private attorney?
Yeah.
Who do you have?
Ashley Oles.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500, and we're going to see you back to court on October 17th at 9 a.m. Carolyn Billups.
She's at the courthouse, Grover.
Oh.
She's also on the felony docket.
Okay. I will see if we can get her down here. All right. I think it's in front of Judge Toner.
I believe
Kristen
it's the
Robinson?
senior judge covering for him. Judge Harrison.
We'll find it. Ms. Robinson, can I have your date of birth?
3590.
You are here today for failure to appear, it looks like on two different cases. One of them a felony petty theft and the other one a grand theft. Both of them from 2017. The warrants were signed in February from Judge Merritt. So I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll place the public defender's office. State other than that, any other prior records?
Yes, Your Honor. Robbery 2013, sale of meth 2013, possession of controlled substance, a couple of those in 2013. And driving my license suspended, 18.
Okay, ma'am, I have an address here on Nucky Road in Wikiwachi. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
That's my father's address. That's where I'm going whenever I get out.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set your bond at $10,000 each. I will see you back to court on October 16th at 9 a.m., okay?
Thank you.
Dolores Rossi. Ms. Rossi, can I have your date of birth?
5/12/19.
2947.
All right, ma'am. You were here because Judge Toner signed an order taking you into custody, an order of recommitment.
What? What did you say, Your Honor?
It looks like you have a pending felony case in front of Judge Toner.
Not correct.
Is that right? You have a case in front of Judge Toner right now? It doesn't say what it's for.
I do. But my
It's
guardian,
Your
my
Honor,
guardian
it's,
came for me and he broke something.
Yeah. He's revoking your bond. And they took her out of Springbrook Hospital to bring her to the jail to revoke her bond.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you want me to appoint, you want the public defender? You have a public defender already?
No.
I believe she had the regional counsel.
Okay.
I want to be appointed public defender.
I'm going to do that for you, ma'am, okay?
Okay. I'm 71 years old.
I know. Well, I have someone from the public defender's office here. They're going to look into this right away and try to get it in front of Judge Toner as soon as they can, okay?
Why Judge Toner?
Apparently he's the one who's assigned to your case already. Why, do you not like him?
No.
I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, well, I'm going to set, do you guys want me to set it for an earlier date so we can try to figure this out?
That would be fine, Judge.
When
I
can we do
have
that?
10-8.
When's the soonest?
Sooner than 10-8?
September 28th? Can we do that? That's what, Friday? Yes, pre-trial Monday? What's Monday's date?
He probably won't be done with
I
Mason's
have
trial.
somebody here.
Somebody else will probably be covering that.
Okay.
And
Does it matter?
Wendy,
I'm not sure a senior judge would be willing to adjust maybe
Oh,
Okay, so when is the earliest we can get it in front of Judge Toner? Next Friday, which is the 28th. Okay, we're going to get you back in front of Judge Toner as soon as we can, okay, on the 28th. If there's any way to get you in front of him sooner, the public defender's office is going to look into that, okay?
what'd you say?
All right, well, I'm going to get you back in front of Judge Toner on September 28th. That's next Friday. It's a week from today. There might be a way to get you in front of him sooner, but the public defender is going to work on that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
I'll make sure
Thank
we
you,
get
Alan.
it, Judge.
All right.
See if we can move it out.
Third time? See them then.
All right. Sarah Miranda, or Miranda Sarah. I don't know what she is. Sarah Miranda.
Morning, Judge.
There's no comment.
Adding this on the docket, this 2018 MM 905. And,
It's a violation of probation, is that
right,
correct?
she's completed all her conditions, and the probation department's recommending unsuccessful termination.
Okay. All right. All right, we're going to unsuccessfully terminate you from probation, or whatever.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think we still have another lady other than Ms. Phillips.
Yeah, we have Sonia Carl Sonor. Can I have your date of birth?
2872.
All right. You are here today for a failure to appear. It looks like you failed to appear in front of Judge Toner on September 17th, 2018. The bond amount is $5,000 on that. Do you have the public defender on your case?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm Laura Poole.
All right. I'll make sure you still have the public defender. We're going to keep the bond at $5,000, and we'll see you back to court on October 10th at 8:30, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Raymond Bale. Can I have your date of birth?
9/15/82.
All right, Mr. Bale, you're here today for a violation of sex offender probation. I found probable cause for your arrest. The bond on that warrant is $0. I'm going to keep it at $0. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yeah.
Wait, the public defender's office, and this is, well, actually, this is out of another county, isn't it? I cannot appoint the public defender's office at this time. Looks like it's out of Monroe County. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to hold you no bond, and Monroe County is going to come pick you up sometime within the next 5 days, If for some reason they don't come pick you up within the next 5 days, then they'll bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Jeremy Bonner? Have your date of birth?
3672.
You are here today for a sex offender probation violation. The bond amount is, actually it's just a sex offender violation. The bond amount is $10,000. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, I need a public defender. I don't live in this county though, ma'am.
Okay, I have an address for you on Tiger Street in Palm Bay, Florida. Is that correct?
That is correct. yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
5 years.
Okay.
Your Honor, Ms. Daly is asking for a GPS monitor.
I have that already, thank you. Okay, to see if a prior record state?
2016 in a dropped battery.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I didn't hear you.
I see a dropped battery in 2016, but I don't see anything else that I can confirm.
Well, I mean, there's got to be something else,
Right.
right?
That's what's confusing.
The Jeremy, okay.
Maybe it's out of the...
All right, I'm going to go ahead and keep the bond at $10,000. I'm going to order the GPS monitor. If you are able to meet that bond, you will be ordered to place on a GPS monitor so we can keep track of where you're going to be. That will be done at your own expense. You will not leave Fernando County or the state of Florida without permission from the court, and you'll pay all the costs associated with the GPS monitor, and we will see you back to court on October 16th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Anthony David. Can I have your date of birth?
32977.
Okay, you were here today for uttering a worthless check, 2 counts of violation of probation, organized fraud, and grand theft. I found probable cause for each of these. Do you want the public defender's office?
I have Mike Konajeski as an attorney.
Okay. State to see for prior record.
Yes, Your Honor. Organized fraud 2006, grand theft 2006, worthless check 2006, grand theft 2008, fraudulent use of credit card 2008, organized fraud 2008, uttering 2013, a couple of violations of probation, fraudulent use of credit card. That's all I can confirm.
Okay, dokie. Mr. David, I have an address here on Merrifield Court in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
That's correct.
How long have you lived there?
18 years, ma'am.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
Sales.
Okay. All right, for the uttering a worthless check charge, I'm going to set your bond at $2,000. We'll see you back for October 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll note that you have private counsel on all of these cases. For the violation of probation, that's no bond on that violation of probation. We're going to keep it at no bond. We're going to see you back to court on October 16th at 9 a.m. I'll note that you have private counsel. And then for the organized fraud and a grand theft, we're going to keep the bonds at $10,000 and $5,000. And we'll see you back to court on October 16th at 9 a.m. on that case as well. Thank you. All right, Carolyn Billis. Can I have your date of birth, ma'am?
12188.
You're here today because you failed to appear on September 19th in front of Judge Hisman for possession of paraphernalia.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in front of Judge Toner today for a violation of probation or something else?
Something else.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and take care of this case today? I'll just give you an adjudication with fines and court costs.
That's fine.
Yes, raise your right hand. Solemnly swear from testimony before the court with the truth, full truth, nothing but the truth.
Yep.
Put your hand down, state your name.
Carolyn Phillips.
Do you understand that by taking this plea today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up all those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
With regard to this possession of paraphernalia in 2018 MM 3742, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. Adjudicate you guilty. Since you 1 day in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 1 day that you had in. You have fines and court costs of $518 that you have to pay when you are released. And you make payment arrangements for that through the clerk of court, okay? All right? Yeah. You're just going to get fingerprinted over here, and you're all set to go to Judge Toner. Donald Dussel. Can I have your date of birth?
3/10/77.
You were here today for home invasion, ag bat, false imprisonment, tampering with evidence, what else we got here? And armed burglary of a dwelling of a structure. Based on a warrant, signed by me on August 30th, there is probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
No history.
Okay.
I see that there's an open drug case out of Pasco.
Okay. Sir, I have an address for you on Seward Drive in Port Richey. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
I just bought that house a few months ago.
Okay. How long have you lived in Pasco County?
Year and a half.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm self-employed, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Is your case in Pasco County resolved, or is it still an open case?
It's still open.
All right. Okay. I'm going to keep the bonds the same, $30,000, $10,000, $5,000, $5,000. We're going to see you back to court on October 16th. On our burglary, I'm going to keep the bond at $25,000. That's also October 16th. I'll appoint the public defender and everything, and we'll see you back to court October 16th, okay? Richard Watson. Can I have your date of birth?
12/29/74.
You are here today for a domestic battery in violation of an injunction. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
There's no injunction, ma'am.
Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Trafficking 2010, uttering 2010, insufficient funds and uttering also 2010. The driving license suspended and a DUI 2003 and 2001, and a resisting.
All right. Sir, I have an address here on Crestville Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
A year?
Okay. Okay, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500 each. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Angela Woodley, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. I know you had no violent contact before. Now I'm saying no contact at all. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call, write, or email. If you have any contact with Angela while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll see you back to court October 17th at 9 a.m. Christopher Jameson. Every date of birth?
08 52.
Okay, that's good.
1991.
Alrighty. You are here today for arson charge, 10 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and a charge of aggravated stalking. I found probable cause for each of those. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office on each of your cases. Okay, other than the other, I see he's got another arson in front of Judge Toner right now, but other than that, does he have any other prior record?
Yes, Your Honor. Violation of injunction 2018. Both two of those 2018. DUI 2018. His probation violation. Tampering with the witness 2011. DV by strangulation 2011. Battery 2010. False imprisonment, kidnapping 2011. Ag assault with a deadly weapon 2011. Battery second 2009, and aggravated battery 2005, and criminal mischief 2005. And the open cases in Toner. I believe it's on 924.
All right. Sir, I have an address here on Wake Robin Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
No, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you lived in Hernando County?
About 27 years.
Do you have a job?
No, ma'am.
Okay. For count number one, the arson charge, I'm going to set your bond at $15,000. For counts 2 through 11 of the attempted first-degree murders, I'm going to set your bond at $50,000 each. For the aggravated stalking charge, I'm going to set your bond at $15,000. Appoint the public defender in all of your cases. We'll see you back to court on October 16th at 9 a.m. Damian Marsh. Can I have your date of birth?
10/24/94.
We're here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner on July 24th. There's no bond on that violation of probation warrant. Do you want the appointment of the Public Defender's Office?
Yes.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office. We're going to keep it at no bond. We'll see you back to court October 10th at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Is that for Judge Tony?
Yes, it is. I think he was disappointed. All right, Justin Wyatt.
$622.96.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for unregistered motor vehicle and no driver's license. The bonds are $500 each. One, two, three, four, 7. I'm just looking at your driving record here, and you have about 15 different suspensions on here for failure to pay in prior court cases, and also an 893 suspension. Doesn't look like you're going to be able to get your driver's license back anytime soon. Is that right?
Actually, I was working payments for the court.
You were, huh?
Yes, I just recently got back out of prison.
Okay. When did you get out of prison?
A couple months ago.
Okay. And who are you making payments to? Is it a collection company?
Yes.
Okay. How much do you owe?
I don't, right offhand, I do not know.
I mean, my mom and dad got the paperwork. I'm sitting at their house right now inside my room.
Well, you said you were making payments, right?
Yes, but each time I make a payment, the bill goes down. I know
That's the idea.
I know I was up there in payments. I know that.
Okay.
I just recently got back out and started getting a job and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $100 each. We're going to see you back to court on October 17th at 9 a.m. When you come back to court on that day, see if you can bring receipts of whatever payments you have made by then, okay?
All right.
All right. And I'm not going to appoint the public defender at this time.
Thank you.
Miguel Barrios.
Yes, Mom.
Good morning. Can I have your date of birth?
1578.
Okay. You are here today for two different cases, each of them for a violation of the injunction.
I don't understand why two.
Okay, because it's two separate dates. It looks like one of them was on September 19th, and one of them was on September 12th. I believe that's why there's two. Both of them, it looks like, at the same location now. Your pending case in front of Judge Toner, what is that case for?
Excuse me?
The pending case that you have in front of Judge Toner, do you have a case in front of Judge Toner right now?
On the 28th, I broke a window.
Criminal mischief? Oh, because you're not? It's a felony? That's why?
Yeah.
Okay. States, do you have a prior record?
No, just the open case, Your Honor, the burglary, 2018.
I just gotta go to work tomorrow.
Do you have a date of offense on that 18 CF 1868?
18, yeah. Is that the burglary, Your Honor?
You said it was the criminal mischief. No? Okay, it was August 26th and he bonded out on that?
Yes.
And these are new.
Right, do we have an earlier date other than October 17th? Does Judge Merritt have anything earlier than that?
That's a good work.
Well, I understand that, sir, but there's probable cause to believe that you committed other crimes while you were released on the first case. And as that, there's probable cause to believe that you committed a crime, or two crimes, while you were out on bond on the case that you have in front of Judge Toner for the criminal mischief or the burglary or whatever it is. But you bonded out on that case on or about August 26th, it looks like, and then on September 16th and September 20th, or September 12th and September 20th, it looks like you committed a crime on each of those days. So because of that, I'm going to recommit you and pull your bond on 18 CF 1868. I'm going to hold you no bond on that. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 on each of the injunction cases. On each of the injunction cases, I'm going to move up your court date, so we'll see you back to court on October 2nd at 9 a.m., okay?
Your Honor, so you pull my bond?
Oh, yes, I need to consent that. Okay, I'm going to get you back in front of Judge Toner on September 28th when your arraignment is. That's what we're going to do. So that's next Friday, okay?
Next Friday, do I have bond on? What's my bond?
No bond right now, sir.
So I will go when?
Next Friday.
Set that for both these cases?
Actually, these would be misdemeanors, wouldn't they, Jay?
Yes, they are, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not talking to you, sir. You're about to find yourself in contempt, so be quiet.
I apologize.
Be quiet.
I'm nervous.
Be quiet.
I'm nervous.
Be quiet. These, we can give a misdemeanor date. So I think we can do, what's that, 10-2, 10-4, 10-3? What is it, 10-3? Okay. Keep changing the court date. Okay. So your court date is going to be October 3rd. 3rd. If there's a way to get you in earlier, I've appointed the public defender's office. They're going to come out and talk to you about that, okay? And we'll see if we can resolve this any earlier.
All right, can I just ask you something, please? I don't understand.
Okay.
On the 20th, the 15,000 bond, that's taken away?
Yes. I'm revoking your bond on that felony case because there is probable cause to believe that you committed other crimes while you were out on bond. And pursuant
Not
to...
true.
Okay, I'm not asking you if it's true. I'm telling you that according to Florida Statute 903.0471, I am revoking your bond on that case, sir. We'll see you back in court in a couple weeks.
When do I go to court, the 28th? And the what?
They'll tell you at the jail, sir. We're done.
Do I have that when I go to the 28th?
Sir, they'll explain everything else to you there. We're done. We're done.
It's in the system